Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is April May and today I'm doing a tarot reading on Michael Joseph Vaughan. He is a 5-year-old little boy who went missing from his home in Fruitland, Idaho on July 27th, 2021. I had not heard about, somebody asked me, this was a requested reading, and I was shocked that I hadn't heard about this. I mean, it only happened last year, and I don't understand why some of these missing child cases don't go national. Like, they're not on the national news. Granted, I don't watch the news very often, but I do have a news app on my phone that I do pay attention to every day, and I don't know. I think if there is a child that is missing, they should just be screaming that from the rooftops, and it should be going global. I mean, it shouldn't just be kept to the news in their area. It should be national. It should be global. And I don't understand why it's not. So, the more people out there looking for this child, the better chance you have of finding them. So I don't get it. Anyway, hopefully you've heard of this case. Unfortunately, I hadn't, but I am doing a reading on this today. Now, I'm going to start off with the pendulum reading. Asking questions, and these are going to be the hard-hitting questions just so I can get down to the crux of what happened and I know where to go with my tarot cards with that reading. So if you don't want to see the pendulum part of this, I will have a link down below where you can skip ahead to just the tarot reading. But just be forewarned that these are the tough questions where I start my readings off, and since this is a child, this always makes it tough. So let's get started. So, angels, teachers, guides, asking for information on Michael Joseph Vaughan. So the first question I want to know, the first question I'd like to ask is Michael still alive? So this is saying that he is still alive. Okay. Well, that's really good news. Does the family, mother or father, now let me ask it this way. Does the father know where Michael is? Okay, so the father does not know where he is. So let's just make sure that the mother doesn't know. Does the mother know where Michael is? Sorry, so that was a no. Sorry, I choked up a little bit. Okay. Is Michael in Idaho? Is Michael in Idaho? Okay, so that's a no. All right. All right. Is Michael in a state that borders Idaho? taking a while for this one to come up with an answer. We're still going around in a circle. Is Michael in a state that borders Idaho? It's so weird. It's literally not going to answer that question. I've never had the pendulum swing in a circle until it stopped. I've always gotten an answer. I don't know what that means. Hang on just a second. I have something in my eye. Hang on. Okay. Okay, let me ask a different question. Okay. That's so weird. Okay. Is Michael, let's confirm, is Michael still alive? Sorry, hang on, let me make sure my arm is in a comfortable position. Is Michael still alive? Okay, so this is definitely saying he's alive. Okay. Is Michael in the United States? Okay, I've never had to go backwards either. What is happening? Okay. Is Michael in the United States? Okay, so that means it's saying now, and then I don't know if you can read this side, it says wait. So that makes me think that right now he is in the United States. Is someone planning on is someone trying to get him out of the country? Okay, hang on. Is someone trying to get Michael out of the country? I did it again. It's just spiraling until it slows. So whenever I talk about his location, it's not wanting to give me an answer. Or I don't understand that. Okay. I'm not getting an answer on if he is in a state that borders Idaho. But they did say he was not in Idaho, right? Am I remembering? Oh my gosh, I need to write this stuff down. Okay, let's see. Okay, angels, teachers, guides, asking questions about Michael Vaughn that went missing July 27th, 2021. Okay, let's try this again. Is Michael still in Idaho? Okay, so he's not in Idaho. Okay. Is he in a state that borders Idaho? I'm just going to get some energy into this thing. Okay. Is he in a state that borders Idaho? Okay, so that's a no. Okay, so we know that he is not in a state that borders Idaho. Okay. Is he still in the United States? Is he still in the United States? Is Michael still in the United States? So we're getting now. Okay, so right now he's in the United States. Are they trying to get him out of the United States? Are they trying to get Michael out of the United States? Is it because I'm using the word they? Is the person or persons who has Michael, are they trying to get him out of the United States? Let's not spin backwards, please. Oh, I was going to go to maybe. All right. Okay. So we know he's alive, which is great. We know that he is not in Idaho. We know that he is not in a state that borders Idaho, but we do know that he is in the United States for now. So that tells me this person's in limbo. Okay, so now I'm going to consult the cards. Ooh, I've never had the pendulum be so difficult. It tells me there's a lot of like decisions trying to be made. So let's consult with, these are my true crime oracle deck that I created. I've had a lot of people ask me if these are available for sale, and I'm thinking they will be eventually. Right now I'm still trying to make sure that the cards and the deck has everything I want in it. So I've been working with the deck for several months. I just want to make sure that there's nothing else I need to add to it or change, make sure that the energy feels correct with the cards, and then eventually they will, I will maybe make them available to everyone, but I will announce it on my channel when I do that. So let's get witness isn't telling the whole story, family member, and if witness fears coming forward, heals mountains, a love-related crime, and a perpetrator already interviewed. What? Okay. Okay, so we have witness isn't telling the whole story, and the perpetrator already interviewed, and witness fears coming forward. So this is a small community. And family member doesn't have to be a family member, a direct family member. This could be a close family friend. Or someone the family thought they were close to. So I have, okay. Love-related crime. All right, so I'm before I start delving into this, I do want to consult the cards to make sure the message I'm taking from these cards. So this is Hill Country. I don't want to keep that. Okay, so yeah, so this is telling me, I'll just go ahead and tell you what I'm thinking. This is somebody the family knew. I don't feel like it was a direct family member. I feel like it's somebody they consider family. But with it being a tight community, you kind of feel like everybody in because I live in a tight community, you kind of feel like the people you've known for a long time are your family, extended family, even though you really have no genetic or bond through marriage to these people. But I do know that your extended family can be the people in your community. Somebody knows, and I feel like they took him because they either loved him or wanted a child of their own, but it feels more like that. We'll try to narrow this down. They're living, staying, hiding, held up in an area with hills and mountains. And they have interviewed this person. They've talked to this person. Yeah. So let me grab my tarot cards. And we're doing, this is Angels, Teachers, Guides, asking information on Michael Joseph Vaughan and what happened to him. Whoops, I have already shuffled these cards once, but we're just going to do this for good measure. Make sure the energy is correct in these cards. And, all right. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Seven of Cups, this is a variety of options. Wanting multiple things, sometimes fantasies and dreams. This is quick action, quick thinking, the Knight of Swords. And this kind of can be moving boldly, moving quickly, moving rapidly, quick thinking, making decisions fast. The Ace of Pentacles, this is usually a new opportunity. But it can be making money. Okay. We have the Hierophant reversed, the Death upright, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this card bothers me just because the Death card doesn't always mean death. It's usually one thing ending, another thing beginning. It's usually like a transition, but it's usually significant. So it's the ending of one thing and the beginning of something new. But for some reason, and I'm just going to say this just because this is the way this card has been playing out in my personal readings with people, that when I pull this card, it means what it says. I'm just putting that out there. We'll see how the rest of this reading goes. I'm hoping that this means something else, but we will see. So the Hierophant reversed is kind of breaking social norms. It can be allude to occult or brainwashing. Then we've discussed the Death card being a significant transition. And then the Nine of Pentacles is financial independence, self-sufficient. It's weird that this is all falling in line together. Then we have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, both upright, and the Four of Swords upright. So the Nine of Wands, that's being like battle weary, watching out for the next predicament, kind of being on guard. The Seven of Wands, this is challenged and defending your position, standing your ground. Okay, and then the Four of Swords, this is clearing your head, kind of a recovery period. and taking a break. So this is, let's see. First of all, I need to tap into, is this a male or female energy? So this is somebody wanting multiple things, okay? That's icky. Okay. I don't want to say that. Let's see. How can we put this? Oh gosh. So this is somebody who is looking at this child as like a child for, I'm getting a masculine energy. Doesn't always mean male. Just because you say masculine or I say masculine energy, it just means that the energy has a more of a masculine lean. But doesn't necessarily mean that it's a man. Because you can have females that have more of a masculine energy, that are a little harder edged. And then you can have females that have a masculine energy. Did I just say that? You know, females that have a masculine energy, a harder edge. And then you can have males that have a feminine energy. They're a little softer, a little bit more sensitive, you know. So we're only talking energy here. So it doesn't necessarily mean a man or a woman, but I am getting a masculine energy. And I'm getting that, like he's has the idea of Michael being a child of his, and then, how do I put this? An object of his, without being too graphic. So, I don't feel like this was really something that was premeditated and planned. I feel like he saw Michael walking down the street. I do see doubling back. I do see doubling back to get him. But this was a crime of opportunity. That's why I'm getting this quick thinking. This was a quick action. This was something that happened quickly, a decision that was made quickly. A new opportunity that just can be that now he's got to restructure his life. And I'm saying his, this is a male energy. Again, could be a woman. I'm just getting male energy. Yeah, that's a new opportunity. What steps do you take next? Breaking social norms. Yeah. Kidnapping a child and doing God knows what. That's obviously breaking social norms and breaking social rules. So this, see, we're getting that cult like brainwashing. I'm getting a little bit of the, is it Elizabeth Smart? There's been some boys that this has happened to too that were found alive, but there is brainwashing going on, with this child. I'm getting that the reason why the pendulum was struggling with where his location is and whether or not he's in the country, out of the country, are they trying to get him out of the country, is because honestly, I think they are in transition. I think it's difficult to hide this kind of a thing. And it can be also difficult for certain people to get out of the country and take a child out of the country, to keep hiding this. And I think that's becoming a struggle. And that's where I'm worried about this card. Because if it becomes too difficult to keep hiding this child, and not this male energy not getting caught, what is he going to do? I'm really worried about that because remember when I asked one of the questions about his location, I think it said for now. I'm worried about what does that mean? What does it mean for now? Does it mean, are they going to try to get him out of the country? Or for now, he is still with us? Yeah, that's a little bothersome to think about this. Some of these readings are really hard to imagine when you're dealing with children, and anybody for that matter, but especially with kids. It's really hard. See, okay, and I was just talking about the struggle of trying to keep up this lie, keep hidden what is actually going on. And so there's defending your position, standing your ground, and protect, watching out for the next predicament. So here's somebody who is trying to keep this secret life hidden and always on the lookout for somebody discovering what is actually going on. That's what these two cards are referencing. So I'm wondering, if this right now, he is just trying to clear his head, figure out what is going to happen. What is he going to do? What is he going to do going forward? How is he going to... Is this just becoming too difficult? Let's see. Okay. Okay. This witness, he's not working alone. So the devil reversed, this is evil, corrupt conduct. It's power gained through corruption. Yeah. Three of Pentacles, that's teamwork. That's at least two people. And it says, even on the card, it says each participant plays a vital role. So there is somebody else. This witness is also involved. I think this brainwashing has something to do with this person, to keep this person in check. Yeah, the brainwashing is what's keeping this person quiet, submissive, and in line. Three of Cups, that's a supportive alliance and friendship, strength and unity. Yeah. So this is all speaking to this partnership that these two people have. This is a very submissive energy. Leaning more towards a feminine energy, but I'm feeling a very submissive energy for that person. Okay. So we have the Empress reversed. This is a weak maternal instinct. Okay. Eight of Swords. This is like a victim, playing the victim, and isolated. A victim mentality. And then the Lover's card. This is a relationship imbalance. When the Lover's card is reversed, this is reversed. Did I say that the Empress was reversed? Swords upright, Lover's card reversed. So the Lover's reversed, that's a mismatch, a relationship imbalance. It can be a poor choice. It could also be not accepting responsibility for a decision. I think this is very telling. Okay. I think the reason why we are in limbo with the questions from the Pendulum, I almost feel like this male energy is getting a little bored, getting tired of getting bored, getting tired, I'm really, really worried about what is to come. I'm going to pull one more set of cards. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. The Ace of Swords upright, that's mental strength. A new idea, strategy. It could be a declaration. The Star reversed. This is unrealistic and delusional hope. The Six of Swords upright, that's moving from turmoil to calm. That's a transition or a journey. So this could be, I just looked at the image on this card. You have a male and a female, and you have a child. And see how you don't see anybody's face? And it's almost like they're caged in with these swords. So maybe this is actually saying there's going to be a big move in their future, and that this card isn't going to come into play. Maybe it is a big transition. But let me see. So I know that this male energy is in transition. He is in limbo. His thoughts are in limbo. Does he stay? Does he go? Does he keep the child? Does he get rid of the child? Does he add a child? He is in limbo with his thoughts. Therefore, we can't get clarity until he settles on a decision. Once he settles on a decision, there will be more clarity in the cards. But I am seeing leaning towards leaving the area, hills and mountains, either this is where he is, I believe. Now, this is developing a strategy and a new idea. So I think he's leaning towards moving and getting out of the area that they are in, where he must feel like there's too much heat on him, and he's trying to figure out how to move them, because now it's not only him, there's another person with him and this child. Yeah. See, unrealistic and delusional hope, that's him. Yeah, he's flip-flopping back and forth, trying to settle on, does he move? Does he stay? Does he keep the child, get rid of the child, get another child? I do feel like there's that possibility that this could happen again. And then moving from turmoil to calm, this makes me think that that's the reason why I feel like between these two, he's leaning towards a journey, moving, and moving everybody, moving his family. All right, I'm going to pull cards from, this is the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. We have Queen of My World, Anger and Chains, Pretends to Dream. So this tells me he's trying to make a family, Queen of My World. And he says he's doing it for her, this energy. And this anger in chains, he's controlling these people with this brainwashing. Yeah, I feel like he has this kind of demented reality of what he wants for his family. I just realized I have all these cuts on my hands. I'm the director of operations at a wildlife rehabilitation center, so I'm constantly getting bit and scratched, so please ignore all of these injuries. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, and I think I'm going to end the reading there. This is probably going to be another one that I'm going to, if we don't get answers in the next couple of months, I'm going to need to do another reading, because I feel like this person is in transition, in a transitional period, trying to figure out what he's doing and what direction he's going to go in. And until he makes his decisions, I'm getting a lot of non-answer, especially with the pendulum, which is usually just yes or no. The fact that it was a little wishy-washy tells me that he's in limbo. He's in flux with his decisions, mainly what to do with Michael. And just pray that he is found, or before any terrible decisions are made. Please remember that these readings are all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Please be safe out there and make good decisions, and I will see you in the next reading.